Hello, here's another Oracle card deck review for you. So this review is on the Magic of Flowers Oracle deck. This Oracle card deck I got in Tucson at Tucson Gem Show time in 2015 maybe, so it was early in the year in springtime. And I got it from one of those used bookstores. There, the cards, aren't they pretty? I got it from one of those used bookstores. I forget what it's called, but there are a couple of them in Tucson, and they have books, and they also have musical instruments. Some of them are new, some of them are used. But I was there, and I could feel that something was coming. So I was looking through the metaphysical section because I like to just go tour that sometimes. And I found this deck of cards, and I found another one too. And I was going back and forth about which one I wanted, but like I said in my How to Choose video, the images on the back just captured me. I thought they were so gorgeous. And so I got this one. I've never once regretted it. It's beautiful and amazing. It's by Tess Whitehurst, illustrated by Anne Wortham. And that's what it looks like. It comes in a cardboard box. And this deck is so powerful and feminine and lovely. I'll just show you guys some of these cards. We've got Yarrow. That's one of the few masculine cards in the deck. Much of them are feminine. Many of them are feminine. And it's technically about the cards, but the descriptions of this deck are really beautiful. I'm sorry, it's technically about the flowers, but the descriptions are very beautiful, and the illustrations are just lovely and so inspirational. I love how they got such lovely facial expressions, how Anne Wortham, I guess, got such lovely facial expressions on the images here. Oh, that one I love. And this is a card deck that I find to be really helpful. It kind of goes around the whole duality thing. You'll see, I'll pull you guys a card and I'll read what it says to you to give you a little reading. But this is not a card deck that you get when you only have 5 minutes to pull a card. You can, once you get used to it, yes, but you definitely will want time to sit. I really love her, to sit and absorb what the message says, because it's kind of long. So on that note, now that I've shown you guys enough glimpses, oh, this one's like my ultimate favorite. I really love that one, and her message too is really lovely. Rose too, one of my favorites. Heart opener, just pure beautiful flowers. And you know, I have a deep affinity with flowers because it's been a lot of my life path to realize that my worth is not in a way that the world said, and when I was growing up. And one of my big epiphanies and soul retrieval moments has been to identify with a flower and say, wait, flowers, it's true, you can't usually eat them, and they're not the thing that is the main sustenance of life. However, a world without flowers, not only would it be aesthetically completely different, and flowers are healing in of themselves, but also they pollinate the world. So you don't have flowers, you don't have food. And so they might seem tender and at first glance maybe a little useless, undervalued, but the second you look a little bit deeper, and also just the way that flowers automatically blossom and shine, not for anyone, but because, she's another one of my favorites, but because it is their purpose to do so. And I've always felt kind of like that too. And yeah, I'm sure you guys watching have as well in a lot of ways. Okay, so let me pull you guys a card. Yes, I've been using this card deck off and on for, I guess, about 2 years now, and I've never once found it off base. I always love how it does introduce the concept of shadow a little bit too, and lets you work with that, but in a very non-judgmental way, in a very enlightened, I guess, way. Illuminated. Okay, so let's shuffle one last time and see what comes for you guys. So this is for whenever you're seeing this video. Even if you watch it multiple times, may you find something different each time you watch it. Okay. Oh, yay! One of my favorites. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is the one. Wait till I read you this description. You will see why I just love her. I had her sitting on my altar all last winter because I just loved her so much and I wanted to invoke this energy. Okay, so here we go. Here's Magnolia from the book. Stand in your power. Magnolia's magical specialties are awakening ancient wisdom, fidelity, goddess energy, independence, personal power, wonderment, and awe. Your authority is vast, your wisdom is ancient, and your roots go deep. Now is the time to stand in your power, recognize your true identity, and let any illusion of lack, weakness, or disempowerment fall away. While there is a level at which our current reality appears to be characterized by mortality, duality, and separation, there is a much truer and more authentic level at which you are eternal. At this level, you are one with the divine, and all power is available to you. Remember that. Leading-edge science now points to the concept that the universe is, in fact, a hologram. A book on that is The Holographic Universe. By the way, if you feel like reading up on it, it will change you. Okay. Leading-edge science now points to the concept that the universe is, in fact, a hologram, and any seemingly tiny part of a hologram contains the entirety within it. As such, making changes within yourself immediately changes the whole. That goes with the health of the planet too, you guys. And the whole of the universe is within you now. Recognize your power in the sacred moment, divine emissary, and wield it according to your highest and truest good, which is inseparable from the highest and truest good of all. If you've made any agreements or adopted any beliefs, consciously or unconsciously, that limit your power, now is the time to let them go. Perhaps you've been assuming something negative about yourself that isn't actually true, or that will stop being true for you the minute you let go of it. For instance, we live in a culture that is just awakening from an old pattern of female oppression, and many of us will benefit from letting go of untrue beliefs about what it means to be a woman, or a woman of a certain age. Femininity is powerful, and age bestows great wisdom and a deeper, more ancient form of power. Additionally, your beauty is eternal and potent, and it transcends any narrow and limiting cultural standards. In fact, you are beautiful beyond measure. And the degree to which you radiate and transmit this beauty is in direct alignment with how much you believe in its sacred and abiding truth. That's good. The following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation, so notice any that particularly call out to you as you hear them. Stand your ground. Decide exactly what you'd like to experience in this situation, and then immediately draw upon your vast personal power in order to manifest it into form. Draw upon your ancestral wisdom and ancestral support system. Draw upon the wisdom you have gained in past incarnations. Like that. Let go of limiting beliefs about yourself and recognize your true divine power and identity. Act from this recognition, not from any perceived weakness or lack. Craft or perform a ritual in order to bring your desire into form. You are completely empowered to experience the outcome you desire. You already possess access to the answers you seek. Draw upon your ancient wisdom and potent inner knowing to bring them into your conscious awareness now. You know what to do. Now is the time to be your truest, most authentic, most powerful self. Remember that your power source is the divine. Trust in your divine power for access to all wisdom and to create the conditions you desire. Practice meditation and ritual regularly to tap into your divine power. And finally, spend time with magnolia blossoms. Visualize magnolia blossoms, or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. I would also dare add that you could probably go hang out with a magnolia tree. I really like what they said about beauty in there, because there are such interesting cultural definitions of that. And one thing that I've loved to meditate on lately is the beauty of trees, because as trees get more ancient, they get more beautiful. There's a different kind of beauty in a young, beautiful sapling standing in the sunlight and an old, eternal, ancient grandmother tree. They're both gorgeous, it's just what kind of beauty. So, all right, you guys, that is the Wisdom of Flowers. the Magic of Flowers deck. And I really enjoy it. I'm not sure if it's still in print. I know that I've seen it on Amazon and stuff before, but I hope you found that useful. I know I did. My brain is still resonating from it. Probably will be all day, which is the point, right? All right, sending you guys lots of love. I'm recording this the day after Christmas in 2017, so I hope you had a beautiful Christmas and blessings to whatever holidays you celebrate, or just the winter. So much love. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again very soon.